It's Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is a young lady, Meisha Macillas, and she is an author. She wrote a book, A Messy Mind poetry book for all the lost and misunderstood. Meisha, tell me about the misspelling. First off, let's go there.
Okay, so a lot of people thought that I just didn't know how to spell misunderstood.
Okay.
And actually, I've been planning on writing my whole life. And I've always liked old school books where the authors put secrets in their books for loyal readers.
Okay.
So I want to do the same, bring back a little bit of that old mystery and that love that you have with your author, that connection. So at the end of my short stories and my poetry books, you're going to be able to line them up in chronological order. This one, the misspelling's in the title. The next one, it might be in the picture itself, a word, and it's going to have my message to life.
So I take it from what you're telling me that this is the first in a long list of books.
Yeah, it is.
Very good. What was the impetus behind writing this in the first place? You wanted to be an author, but what was it that specifically was the genesis of this book? What started it?
I've always wrote short stories and poetry books. Now, I usually only let my best friend read my poetry book.
Yeah.
Well, her and my mom always encouraged me to do this. I thought, well, who would want to read my poetry, Who am I? And I always write about a bunch of different stuff. And my best friend, her and my sister in the Navy, and they would go on long deployments, and I would send my best friend poetry all the time. And she was like, I wish other people had, this stuff to read. This could help people and make them not feel so alone, because when they're out there, away from home, away from their families. So she really encouraged me, and I decided to put this out there for anyone who feels like they're alone and going through something by themselves.
Very good. Now, you mentioned your best friend and your sister are in the Navy.
Yeah.
And didn't you tell me that they might be watching today?
Yes, my sister's actually watching from Virginia. She's really excited.
Why don't you say hi?
Hi, Sissy.
Well, very good. So you have this book. You're going to be writing more. You told me that you're going to school and working at the same time.
Yeah, I work and go to school at night.
What's your plans for this book? Do you have an outlet where someone can go get this book?
Actually, it's on Amazon. You can Google it, and it pops right up.
It's right up on Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Kindle and on softcover.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
How long's it been out now?
About 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks.
Yeah, it all kind of just fell into place really fast. Gina Myers helped me get it out, and I mean, man, when that lady gets to work, she gets to work. Like
Who's Gina Myers?
She's my consultant, but she publishes books. She's an author of cookbooks and a lot of trivia books. She's very helpful. She's actually the one that told me about the show.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got this one. What's in the works?
I'm actually working on a short story book. It's going to be 4 short stories, and it's going to be called The Labyrinth of Thought.
The Labyrinth of Thought.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of deep.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's really about not always looking at what you see. Labyrinths always change. And that's the whole point of this next one.
Sounds good. Meisha, do you have a particular audience that you're writing? Are you writing for young women, or are you writing for just a younger generation, or people in general? Do you have something particular that you write for?
I feel like I write for those who can't speak for themselves.
Okay.
For the ones that, don't always get the chance to say what they want, or they feel like life is too much for them to step out of their comfort zone. That's who I want to write for. I want to write for those people who aren't always noticed right away, or don't feel like who they are inside is being shown out. Through
this, do you have a way for your your readers to interact with you, or?
Yeah, actually, my email for them to reach me is inside my book right here.
Okay.
So that they can write me at any time, and if they ever feel like they want me to read their poetry, or someone to just hear them out, I'm here to listen. I mean, that's how I got started. That's how this all happened.
Well, very cool. Are you from Fresno?
Yes, born and raised.
Born and raised in Fresno. You plan on staying here as an author?
I don't know. I want to travel the world. I want to see a little bit of everything. I've already traveled so much, and I love meeting new people from everywhere.
Cool.
So it's really fun.
Meisha, do you have a message that you would like to share with your audience at this point?
Just dream big. Chase it always. And remember, at 24, Oprah was homeless, and look at her now.
Well, there you go. Meisha, good luck with your book. Good luck with your future books.
Thank you so
much for being on the show. This is great. This is the book, A Messy Mind poetry book for all the lost and misunderstood. It is out there on Amazon. There you go. We'll see you when we come back.
Thank you.